The truth about personal credit scores. Good credit, bad credit. Didn't you always dream of having great credit when you were a little kid? Well, so did I. But now that we're adults, it's time to grow up and have great credit scores. So let's talk about how you get that done. Let's go.
Noel. Yeah, she can fix that. If you gotta get it done, no, you need to do it better. Well, she can fix that. Yeah, she can fix that. Investment to get back, trying to get a big stack. She can fix that. Let's fix that.
In this episode, I'm going to share with you a simple step-by-step process to increase your personal credit score within the next 30 days. I'm going to share with you 5 hidden secrets and tricks to get your credit score up very quickly, and I've used all of them. And last but not least, I'm going to share with you a major change that is shaking up the entire credit world. Okay, before we get started, if you need help with your personal credit score, call my friend Justin Murch at Creative Credit Solutions. He literally helped me. He took my credit score from less than 600 to over 700 in just a matter of months. Go to creativecreditsolutions.net or use the link below in the description box to save money using my link. Call my friend Justin, he can help you out. Okay, let's get to this content. There are some major things going on in the credit world, and I want to teach you all about them. As you already may know, there are 3 credit bureaus: Experian, Equifax, and TransUnion. And each one of these credit bureaus will give you a credit score based on how well you have repaid other people. If you've never had any credit history, meaning you've never had a credit card or a car loan or bought a house, you probably don't have any credit score at all. But if you're like most adults, you probably do have a credit score. Maybe you took out a student loan, or you had a car note, or maybe you even had a credit card. Maybe you didn't pay the credit card and you have a bad credit score. Well, I was in the exact same situation. I literally was bankrupt, had bad credit, multiple foreclosures, and was living in my parents' basement. I had one of the worst credit scores imaginable. But today, I have a very high credit score, over 800. I drive a Lamborghini, live in a mansion, and I'm a multimillionaire. So let me tell you all about how you can change your credit score really quickly, because I did it in a snap. Do you want to fix your credit? Well, I am here to help. There are so many ways to fix your credit, and I'm going to give you 5 easy ways to increase your credit score that still work today, because I have a student that just got their credit score into the 800s, just like me. So the first thing that you need to know is authorized user accounts still work. You can get added as an authorized user on someone else's account, and it can help improve your credit score. Let me quickly explain. So when you have trade lines on your credit report, those are usually your trade lines. Either you got a car note or you got a credit card, and they will report on your credit report. But did you know that someone else can have a credit card and add you as an authorized user, and this can help your credit? Yeah, this is what I did. Let me quickly explain. So when I was living in my parents' basement, when I was broke, bankrupt with bad credit, my dad had excellent credit and I needed his help. He took 2 credit cards that he had for a very long time and he added me as an authorized user. One was a Chase credit card that he had had for a very long time. The other one was an American Express. He added me as an authorized user, and those 2 accounts started showing on my credit report. It was an amazing thing to do because it increased my credit score by over 100 points. My dad had had those credit cards for a very long time, and as soon as he added me as an authorized user, it immediately popped on my credit report and it showed that very long history. Additionally, my dad paid those credit cards very well, so he had no late payments. So automatically, I had this good account with a good credit trade line. Additionally, my dad always would pay those credit cards off every single month, so he did not carry a balance. This was amazing and it really helped my credit score. Not only did it give me a nice trade line showing an account that was paid on time, paid off every month, and had a long history, it showed that I got new credit. So on my credit report, yeah, there was bad things on it, but now I was starting to get good accounts on my credit report, and it was increasing my score, pushing down all of the bad information and replacing it almost with better accounts. This is one of the ways that you can increase your credit score. Maybe you have an uncle, an aunt, a sister, a brother, or a cousin that can be your credit sponsor. They can literally add you to the credit card and never give you the credit card. There is a little bit of risk involved in case they don't pay the credit card. So obviously you want to go with someone that is trusted, someone that has good credit, and someone that pays their accounts on time. Do not start adding yourself as authorized user accounts to someone with poor credit. That can only hurt your credit. All you need to do is find someone with good credit, have them add you as an authorized user, and again, they do not have to give you the credit card, so there's no chance of you maxing out that credit card and blowing their perfect credit score too. This can only help you if you don't get the credit card and if it's someone that you trust, like your dad. Payment history has the biggest impact on your personal credit score. Yes, here's a fun fact. How well you pay people back will have the biggest impact on your personal credit score. You can have lots of credit cards, but if you do not pay them on time, you will have a very low credit score. Additionally, you can have a mortgage. People could have lent you lots of money, millions of dollars in lines of credit. But if you pay people late, you will definitely have a low credit score. There is no way to have a really good credit score if you have late payments on your credit report. Payment history accounts for 35% of your overall credit score, meaning new accounts and credit utilization are very important, but they are not the biggest impact to your score. If you pay someone 30 days late, 60 days late, or even 90 days late, you can expect to have a very low credit score, and there's no possible way to get to a high credit score with that. You must pay every one of your trade lines on your credit report on time. And if you have a situation where you've paid something late, like your car note or your credit card, the easiest thing that you're going to need to do is pay that account off and close it all the way out. Having open trade lines on your credit report with late payments is an absolute credit score killer. The biggest impact to your credit score is how well you pay people back. So make sure you are not paying anyone past 30 days late. If you pay 10 days late or 15 days late, it does not report to the credit bureaus. But anything more than 30 days late reports to all of the credit bureaus and will negatively impact your credit score. So it's very important. Pay stuff on time. The next thing you need to know is credit utilization is the second biggest impact to your credit score. So what credit utilization means is how much of the credit do you use? For example, if you have a credit card and your limit is $1,000, if you have charged on that credit card $500, that is 50% utilization. The credit bureaus do not want you to go over 30% utilization, and this will account for 30% of the impact to your score. So between just your payment history and credit utilization, that is 65% of your credit score, meaning you have to pay everything on time and you cannot use most of the credit that you're given. It is so important when it comes to personal credit scores to keep your credit utilization very, very low. If you have credit cards, do not max them out. In fact, try not to ever go over 50%. Ideally, you want to stay 30% or less. Secret number 4, FICO.com is the best website for consumers to get their actual credit score. Yeah, I know. This is not an affiliate link and I am not being paid to say this, but I will tell you the truth. I've had lots of different apps that have told me my credit score, and most of them were very, very wrong, especially very popular sites like Credit Karma and Vantage Score. A lot of them just do not provide a really good credit score. Why I like FICO.com, and again, I am not being paid for this. There is no affiliate link whatsoever. I'm simply telling you my story. FICO.com will allow you for a very low price to get all of your credit scores, and it gives you different FICO scores for different types of accounts. So if you're applying for a car loan, for example, it will give you what auto lenders are seeing as your credit score. If you're applying for a credit card, it will show you the score that credit card companies and lenders are seeing. If you're applying for a mortgage, it also has that, because different types of lenders use different types of scores, and FICO.com will help you and provide you the score for the lender that you are looking for. Again, I am not being paid for this, and I have nothing against any of the other sites. I've just found that sites like creditkarma.com just don't provide accurate information. Number 5, you can fix your credit score your own self for cheap, but it takes a commitment. Did you know you literally can fix your own credit? You can order your own credit reports absolutely free at freeannualcreditreport.com, and you can start to dispute and get things taken off of your credit report. You do not have to hire someone, but it does take a commitment. You literally can be committed and fix your own credit report, getting incorrect items taken off, getting new accounts added, asking people if they want to be your credit sponsor and getting added as an authorized user to certain people's accounts so you can get some new accounts, opening up new trade lines so that you have a new mix of credit and you can get rid of the old things, getting inquiries removed because those too also hurt your credit score. But again, you can do all of these things all by yourself, or you can get credit restoration for a really cheap price. Most people use credit repair and credit restoration because they just don't have the time to commit to fixing their own credit. Other people that work every single day usually can fix your credit while you're at work doing what you do. You can let an expert fix your credit report and they can do it faster and better than you can, but please know that this is something that you can totally do yourself if you are committed and you have the time. You can call my friend Justin Mersch at Creative Credit Solutions. There's a link below to creativecreditsolutions.net, and if you use the link below, my friend will waive the whole registration fee for you. It's very inexpensive to use his services. Again, it only costs you just a little bit of money, and they can fix your credit while you are working on other things. You can definitely fix your credit yourself, as I said before, or you can let the experts at Creative Credit Solutions do it for you. Now is the perfect time to fix your credit. Do not wait. You can unlock so much financial freedom if you have great credit, pay lower interest rates, and get approved for business credit with good personal credit. Click the link below. I just want to make sure that you have all of the resources, all of the tools, and all of the knowledge that you need to be successful. This is your bestie Noelle. To your success.